Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Vitali, and we're back. And I ran across an article here on MSN this morning, and I thought that I would have a conversation about it. If you haven't seen it yet, you can find it on MSN.com, and it's titled "Twitch and Hand Broadcasting Changes Everything About Streaming to Twitch." And I know people are going to think I'm being mean, but when I read the article, I swear it sounds like this journalist or whoever wrote this article was paid to write it by Twitch. Because they're trying to pass this off as a good thing. The reality, not so much. If you don't know what it is, NVIDIA and Twitch announced a collaboration with OBS called Twitch Enhanced Broadcasting, a complete overhaul of the traditional streamer to Twitch pipeline and coding experience. This new feature aims to make streaming easier, low latency and buffer-free viewing more accessible, and has the potential to revolutionize video quality on Twitch along the way. And yes, AV1 is coming to Twitch too, though not maybe as immediately as many are hoping for. It should have already been there. But let's get to the meat of the matter of what this really is. Most of your platforms, you stream to the platform, be it YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, whoever, and they encode the video and send it out to the viewer. And that does add a little latency. But they also encoded at different resolutions. Like YouTube, for instance, if you go look, you have everything from 240 to 4K. And you can choose your viewing experience on your device. And that takes a little time. Twitch is apparently having some problems here because they're wanting the streamer to encode at multiple resolutions and bit rates, and then stream that to Twitch. Yes, that will reduce latency on the viewer's end, but it places more demand on your system and your resources. It's going to use more of your GPU, more of your CPU, more of your internet bandwidth, and it's going to save Twitch money. So I'm trying to figure out how this is a benefit to me, the streamer, because not everybody out there is running 3080s, 3090s, 4080s, 4090s. They're not running the latest and greatest video card. They're running 1060, 1070s, 1650s, you name it. And it's true that the older cards do support multiple encodes, 3, like on a 1650 or 20 series, and I believe up to 5 on the 40 series, and maybe 5 on the 30 series. But I don't want to be rendering out 5 different video streams and sending it to Twitch. I don't want to be rendering out 2. I want to render out 1, because the more bandwidth I use for streaming, the less I have for gaming. The more CPU and GPU I use for streaming, the less resources I have for gaming. And even you'll have to have a discrete graphics card to do this anyway. But even if you're using discrete graphics and you go over into OBS or Streamlabs or XSplit, any of those, and you tell it to use the graphics card as the encoder, it does place most of the load on the video card, but it still takes CPU resources to render out that stream. You know, I don't know where this, and when I go read through this, it makes me feel like Twitch is actually in trouble. And for those of you who don't know, Twitch is actually owned by Amazon. And it sounds like Amazon is not putting the money into Twitch that they should be. Anyway, this is in beta, and it's invite only. You have to go apply, ask to join it, and then they'll invite you. And then if they accept you, then you get to go get the beta copy of OBS and all that. They even cover a lot of what I've just said about system resources, as far as what you're going to have to do this. During initial beta phase, Twitch aims to target up to 3 simultaneous streams at a time, such as 1080, 60, 720, and 360. But NVIDIA stated that the goal is to reach a total of 5 concurrent streams. I don't want to be doing. I've already said this. I don't want to be doing 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to do 1. If y'all need it in multiple formats, Twitch, as far as I'm concerned, then your system needs to handle that additional encoding because you're not paying me anything. Yes, it's up to me to figure out a way to make money off of Twitch. I've been on Twitch for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I don't know. I'd have to go look. I've been on a long time. I've never made a penny off of Twitch. Worked my butt off and dedicated myself to that. Just couldn't go anywhere with it. But yet I went to Facebook and I don't get rich, but I make a few dollars. I'm monetized on YouTube. I don't get rich, but I make a few dollars. I don't make a dime off of Twitch. Why would I want to spend more money to do your platform's work? And I do have comments up, and this is a live stream. See if we can get some people to join in the conversation here. It's a little early and it's unannounced. We may not get anybody to join the conversation, and that's okay. And they try to pass a lot of this off as a good thing, but let me go find the part right here. Why streamers should care. While it's easy to speculate that a significant motivator for this new feature rollout is cost savings for Twitch, which it is, by the way, given the ongoing discussions of Twitch's cost when it comes to improving the revenue split with creators, Twitch's exit from South Korea, and the next round of layoffs that hit this week, there are some immediate benefits that streamers and, more importantly, viewers will see from using this feature. I'm going to leave that right here where y'all can see this in a minute. The first thing they talk about is reduced latency. That's great. But we still need to address that elephant in the room. The demand it's going to place on the streamer's system and his bandwidth. Somewhere in here, they talk about, here we go. Twitch does not have the resources to roll out transcoding to everyone. Partners are guaranteed transcoding on their streams. And affiliates get priority over everyone else, but many affiliates and most normal streamers do not receive transcoding on their live streams. This paradigm requires many streams to decide between higher quality streams or reaching as many people as possible. 6 to 8 megabits per second, 1080 60p streams just aren't playable for many viewers at home. Enhanced broadcasting will allow many more streamers to both have a high quality stream and be more accessible to viewers. They're already not encoding at multiple formats. If you're a regular streamer, if you want what the partners are getting and the affiliates are getting, you have to do it yourself. Is what this boils down to. Here's the thing, folks. I'm going to stream at my 1080p, 60 FPS at 4400, and it should be playable anywhere in the world. With today's cell phones and laptops and tablets and all that, if they don't have enough internet to watch it, I feel bad for them. I can't fix the internet, and I'm not going to take on more of a load on my end, hoping that it'll fix Twitch's platform problems. I know it sounds like here's the thing. AV1, they should have already implemented AV1. AV1 reduces the amount of bandwidth one needs to stream that same high quality video. It has a better compression rate. It takes up that compressed video will take up less room on the server than H265 or H264. Has better quality. I don't understand why they're not already using AV1. AV1 is already a thing on Facebook and YouTube, and I believe X. I don't know. I think I'm going to end up completely dropping Twitch. I stream to multiple platforms, multiple destinations, and I do it with one stream. And this right here, folks, if you're doing that and you set this up, you're not going to be streaming to multiple platforms. I don't think. I don't see how you theoretically you could, but I would have to dig into that OBS and see what it allows me to do, because I'm not in my mind. I'm not seeing the software configured to where you can do a custom stream to, say, Restream.io and then a multi stream to Twitch. I'm betting you anything that when you set it up, you're going to be locked 100% into just doing that Twitch stream, because you're not going to be using Restream.io to handle the multi-stream to Twitch. It's just not happening. You're not going to be using Streamlabs multi-stream to do that multi-stream to Twitch. It's just not going to happen. Not anytime soon, anyway. So I believe more and more people are going to jump off of Twitch and go over to Kick, just as they are over on Facebook. And I don't see this as a great deal for the streamer. Amazon, you're a multi-billion-dollar a year company. It's up to you to spend some of that money over here on Twitch, or you can just let Twitch die, because most of us don't care anymore, especially as content creators. We no longer care about platforms that don't care about us, and that's the reality. So I think I'm going to end it right there, and I'm going to get off here. But y'all don't be fooled thinking that this is going to be some great deal that's going to make your streams better, and that it's going to do more to build up your Twitch channel and this, that, and the other, because it's not. Especially if you're running the average system, and I'm not hating on anybody. If you're running the 60% of the gamers on Steam are now using 2060s, RTX 2060s video cards. If you fall into that category, then it tells me that you're probably not running the latest and greatest CPU. You're not running the latest, greatest motherboard. You're not running the latest, greatest RAM. You're probably running what a lot of us are, last generation or 2 generations. I've got a system in the back that is running a 6th gen Intel. It's got an i7 6700 in it. And I just wouldn't want to put any more of a load on that system trying to do a multi-stream to Twitch. The video card would handle it, but the CPU wouldn't. It really wouldn't. And that's that. Y'all stay safe. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. I haven't been doing streaming lately because of a lot of ongoing issues here at home, here in the studio. My sister has stage 4 brain cancer. My brother-in-law's had multiple strokes and is basically the Walking Dead at this point. Just a lot going on. I'm trying to get through all this and get back to streaming, but it's going to be a little bit. But I will be back, y'all.